How's it going, YouTube family? I wanted to take a break from the Able, the LMTV series, and show you a little project that I'm going to do for Aura here, who's our adventure cat. And she doesn't like being on camera. Can you tell she doesn't like being on camera? Or are you mad? Are you mad? Anyhow, our other cat, Cosmos, in the last video, hid in a tree stump. And it was a pain in the butt to find her. She's more of a scaredy cat, whereas Aura will come out when we call her. We have tiles on both of them, but when they go inside like a structure, whether it's wood, metal, under something, the tile doesn't work so good. So Cosmos is not going to come with us on the adventures anymore because that was a pain in the butt trying to find her. But Aura loves going with. She's hesitant to get in the truck at first, but once we get on the road and get moving, she's fine. She likes looking around in the forest and stuff. The problem is she's oblivious to the fact that there might be other animals there. So I've got a project I want to share with you guys. I'm going to do some repurposing, which is something that's very common on this channel, and it's something I really enjoy doing. So let me share with you what my plans are. Alright, so as you see here, I've got a pile of what looks to be trash. I've got a backpack that's got a bunch of zippers that are blown out. I've had this for years. Not doing me any good sitting in a dusty pile in a garage. Got a strap off of an old backpack with a buckle on it. I've got a walking foot leather sewing machine with a boatload of upholstery thread, which is extremely strong. I've got a old pair of Mascot workwear pants that I work on vehicles with. I've got so much Mascot workwear now that I can start recycling some of the older stuff and replacing it with the newer stuff. But what's unique about these is they've got Cordura reinforced knee pad pockets, okay? And then inside them, if I can get one of these out one-handed, we've got Caterpillar knee pads. So you see how these are kind of like armadillo-like to protect your knees. I'm going to start cutting these pants up to use for this project. We've also got some trouser pockets up here and whatnot. But my idea is to basically use the lower sections of the pants to make some armadillo scale armor for Aura. Make like a little vest for her. I have a bunch of stainless steel hardware out in the garage too that I want to incorporate to maybe make some spikes or some just some bolts sticking out, which would, I don't know, if I was a dog and I tried to pick up a cat, or a coyote and try to pick up a cat, or a mountain lion and try to pick up a cat that had some sharp spikes on its back, I'd probably put it down because it'd probably hurt like heck if I bit into a stainless steel spike. Anyhow, let's get started. I'm going to start cutting some of this stuff off that I think is going to come in handy, and then we'll have to attempt to do some fitting on Aura, which probably, I don't know how that's going to go, but and then I'll start stitching stuff together. Alright, I got all this stuff chopped up. I took each pant leg here and cut it right down the middle of the back of the leg. So I've got those. There's a couple extra pockets on there. I'm not sure how that's going to come into play. The backpack had a ton of useful stuff on it. I've got a handle here. I've got some buckles and straps with some keepers on them. I got some more buckles and straps. I mean, just a lot of the buckles and straps here. The one thing that I found that's probably going to be pretty helpful is this plate that was in the back of the backpack. It's got a metal, it's got like a metal beam down the middle of it. I wonder if I can incorporate that into the vest somehow, like run that down the middle of it so it kind of holds its position. But I actually stitched it into this piece of plastic So I don't know if I could heat form this plastic down to maybe fit around Aura. Or we'll figure something out. But I'm going to try and come up with a design idea here and take some measurements on her by laying these pieces of fabric on her and making some marks. We'll see how well this goes. You guys won't believe this, but check this out. If I can get her to... There she goes. This little shield out of the backpack fits around her perfect. I think I could actually use it as a pattern, but man, how crazy is that it fits on her perfect like that? It's like a little samurai shield. Man, what am I going to do next? I'm going to have to somehow figure out how to get that Mascot workwear pant leg on there and use that to wrap around it and stitch through it. So I'm going to try to work on that first. How crazy is this? Look at where it sits on the pair of pants. So it'll be perfect. So the top part, I just basically have to go down the sides and the bottom with some stitching around here. And then I've got to take a buckle, obviously, to go around her chest, and right after her front legs, put another one. And then I'm going to make like a little neck armor for her. Maybe I'll use another section out of this knee pad here to make some neck armor for her with some spikes on it, and then maybe run some spikes down the back of this on both sides. Wow, this is crazy. I can't believe it's gonna just kind of go together like that. A lot simpler design than I thought it would be. Here's what I got going on. I put some tack stitches on sides here and the bottom. And so when you fold this thing over, kind of got like this little tunnel thing going on. I mean, it's a start. I got to figure out the next step. I'll probably work on the tail end maybe, or test fit it on Aura and then figure out what I need to do next. Alright, I ran some stitches and made a hem along the inside of the, I don't know what you call it, shield. Even a walking foot sewing machine is having a hard time sewing through all these layers, but I mean, it's doing it. Should probably put a new needle on it, see if it does any better, but it's a start. Gonna do a little test fitting and maybe we'll put the first buckle on. Well, it's a start. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a start. Come here, Aura. She's just kind of walking out of the harness. Anyhow, I'll have to get the neck harness or the chest harness up onto it and then go from there. Alright guys, this is the prototype that it came up with. We're going to give it a try. Might need to add some more stuff to it, and then we'll put the spikes on it, whatever, at a later date. But it does fit it, Aura, but we might have to add some supplementary straps to it so she can't get out of it. So yeah. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.